the National Football League.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Besh. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Come on.
They'll throw out of the gun. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better and it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Dak's going to throw it here on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
On the ground, this is Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you, make you work for everything you get.
And the Cowboys going to be set up with first and goal. Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. Lou trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the one. You have to find a way to get that last yard.
And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. In motion, that's Thornton. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football as they come up now on third and 7. Bowers, the man in motion. He's got his man. That's Putin. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. To throw. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll take this down inside with 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Throw right side is taken in by Besh. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. A second effort, and he is in. Jack Besh. Touchdown, Raiders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 84 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. He'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Fortney. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. The left side into the hands of Besh. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8 from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Besh. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll look to throw again. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. To throw is Prescott. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Dak going to give this to Blue. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Pistol now for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good, and the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's into the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Rice open. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Besh. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. To the air one more time. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. He'll get this out to the left flank. The Cowboys have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw is Prescott. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Beck. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw. Right back to Beck. He's got another one. And he'll take this one in. Jack Beck. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. 2nd down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Leonard. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. Cowboys go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Agnew on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 29, here's second and 8. They'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He's going to pick up he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The Cowboys offense back. Onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. On the handoff, Blue. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drop. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas. They'll look to throw again. That is brought in. And he will score. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vegas. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And with half the season gone by, kind of take a look at some of the candidates in this early game to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Blue. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
So 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line. 26.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Still 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll run. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here is 1st and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They will take a knee here. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. We'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game.
A 22-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.